Trump is trying to say that Native Americans are illegal immigrants.
Peace. Obviously, you don't know too much. This is the reason why the school system is ass right now, because y'all don't know real history of America. Let's go here to this document, right? Eugenics, race integrity in the 20th century assault on Virginia's Indians, right? Virginia meaning Virginia Company, right? Which you know as the 13 colonies in history, right? This is a professor of education and human development. This is the best copy available. This is literally an education department document, CIA record, best copy available. As we read the bottom part, right below me, right, it says that when Walter Plecker and his friends got the Racial Integrity Act passed, the colored category was subdivided into free and slave. Do your census records. Most of us wasn't slave. We was free colors. Listen closely. In 1920s, when Walter Plecker and his friends got the Racial Integrity Act passed, colored had been defined as Negro. So you went from colored to Negro. Booker said Indians who had been considered colored were now considered black. As in, Indians are now called black people, Negroes, right? If he could change the records, and he did, Booker said. If someone came in and said, I'm Indian, Plecker could say your grandfather was a free Negro, right? Free Negro, free colored, Indian, right? Because often applied to people who were in fact recognized as Indians, free colors. Do your census records. Most of us, if not all of us, was free colors. You know what I'm saying? You won't find a slave in your family tree, no cap, right? So the Indians got reclassified from Indian, colored, Negro. Now they are considered black. There's only one group of people in America who been colored, Negro, and now black. I've never seen a Native American drink from a colored water fountain. I ain't never seen Native Americans sit on a colored only bus. And this is the same time Walter Plecker reclassified Indians to colored. It's the same time we drinking from colored water fountains, right? Come on, man. Peep game. Now, when we flip the page, we get to my favorite part, right? My favorite part. We're going to read along with my face. Russell Booker described what Walter Plecker was attempting to do to the Indian people as documentary genocide. We only died on paper. We still here. Documentary genocide is called ethnocide. Ethnos means nation and nationality. Side means to unalive. So what they did to us was ethnocide. They unalived our nationality and nation. Let's keep reading, right? I agree with his conceptions from my study of the Race Integrity Act and from my previous work on involuntary sterilization legislation. That's where you get to Margaret Sanger and Planned Parenthood and other aspects of eugenic movement. I have come to believe that eugenics, which provided a philosophical and political undergirding for the actions of Powell and Plecker, was an attempt to genocide on several fronts. Who we talking about genociding? The American Indians of the East Coast, right? It is clear to me that once the scientific and social trappings are removed, what scientific trappings? Eugenics, scientific racism, out of Africa theories and shit, right? And social trappings are removed. The eugenic movement was an attempt to eliminate the presence of certain races and classes of people from this country. Who? The Indian. In some cases, this meant genocide by taking away reproductive capacity, sterilization. Go get the book called Sterilization in the United States, right? All right. Of people from an underclass who were labeled feeble-minded. In other cases, it meant genocide by needless removing people from society and containing them in institutions, which is what we call prisons today, right? All right, follow me, right? We still talking about Indians. And also, in other instances of this eugenic movement, right, it meant an attempt to send a race of people back to Africa and thereby eliminating them from the United States. Now, this document is about Indians being reclassified from Indian, colored, Negro, now black. Now we got you in the black category. Now we're trying to send Indians, which is a race of people, back to Africa, right? What Native Americans? I ain't about to get in there, all right? So, and still, damn. So, in still other cases, it took the form of attempting to destroy completely a race of people, Native Americans. What Native Americans was ever called colored in history besides your grandmama, my grandmama, your great grandmama, us? Okay? There have made into a pseudo species. They made the American Indian, they reclassified into a pseudo species. What's a pseudo species? I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, I'm African American. Those are misnomers and pseudo species. In fact, that some of these people survive is a psychological and culturally is a testament to their dignity and courage. Navajos, Apache, and all of these people, they are Athabascans. They are Alaskan natives who migrated to the south. Na-Dene, research the Na-Dene, research Athabascans. These niggas is Russian American. That's what they was called in the beginning. During colonial times, they was called Asian Americans, Russian Americans. Then about 1901 to 1950, about 1950, 1960, they went from Asian Americans and Russian Americans. Now they are considered white in census. Now, when you get to 1970, now these Russian Americans, Asian Americans, these white people are now called Native Americans, but these are Athabascan, Siberian, Russian, Creole mixed type people. Okay, research what a Russian Creole is. Research what an Athabascan is. Research what a Native Alaskan is. Go look at Native Alaskan traditions and powwows, and go look at Apache and Navajo and the Arapaho and all these other. They do the same shit. They are the same people, and they wasn't here first at all. Our people was here first. The El Negro statues is still here in America. All the Negroid statues is still here in America. They wasn't here first. It was people that was already here, and they was niggas. Just like the West Indies is niggas, Pacific is niggas, South America's niggas, North America's niggas, Africa's niggas, the Aboriginal European is niggas, the Aboriginal Russians and Germans and Swedes and all these are niggas. Eurocentric history and science have lied to y'all so bad. Go do your research and go get this document. Go download it to your phone. Go read it. All right. Trump know what the fuck he talking about. He said those Native Americans don't look like Native Americans to me. Shout out to Trump.